Nursery. Hello, how are you? I am so excited. I think we're going to see each other really soon, aren't we? So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. So next week, hopefully, you'll be able to come and visit nursery. I'm very excited about that. This week, though, you're still at home and we're learning about sea creatures. And the sea creatures a day is a crab. Can you be a crab? Can you make your hands into claws, a crab claws, and you go nip, 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 nip. That's right, the crab's claws go nip, nip, nip. And this story I'm going to read you is all about a crab. And it's a bit of a different crab because this crab has got a soft shell and it needs to live in this type of shell to keep safe. And this sort of crab is called a hermit crab. And this story is written by Julia Donaldson. That's the lady who wrote The Gruffalo and Snail and the Whale and A Squash and a Squeeze. Do you know all those stories? Yeah, they're good, aren't they? So this should be a good one. Right, let's get going. I'll find the first page. It's called Sharing a Shell. Look, a crab with no shell, running along by the sea. Tap, tap, tap. You can't come in. You can't share a shell with me, or me, or me, or me. There you go. So there's a little crab. Where is he? Over here. There's the crab looking for a shell to live in, but all these shells are full. They've got crabs in them already. Look, a gull with a wide open beak. Oh my goodness. Run for your life, crab, hide! At last, in a pool, an empty shell. Quick, crab, scuttle inside. That's a good word. That crabs definitely scuttle, don't they? Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. One crab, safe in his shell, under the summer sun, roaming all over the rock pool in his wonderful home for one. Look at that lovely rock pool. Oh, I'd love to dip my toes in that rock pool. That looks lovely. There's a little crab cooling off in the water. Look, a blob, a bright purple blob. Here's the blob. What's that? Go away, blob, whoever you are. You can't share a shell with me. I'm an anemone, not a blob. Please let me share your shell. Give me a ride to look for some food, and perhaps I can help you as well. So the little blob, the sea anemone, is coming for a ride on the shell. Look, a fish with jaws open wide. Fresh crab for dinner, here goes. Oh no! Look, the big fish wants to eat the crab. Out shoots a tentacle, quick as a flash, stinging the fish on the nose. Look, the tentacle on the anemone reaching out and stinging the fish on the nose. Saves the day. Two friends sharing a shell under a sky of blue, romping all over the rock pool in their wonderful home for two. You can see there's two of them in the shell now, all living on and in the shell, and the fish is hiding behind the seaweed. He's not going to mess with them anymore. What's going to happen next? Look, a brush thing trying to get in, wiggling and making a fuss. Let's have a look at the brush thing. Here it is. Here's the brush thing. Go away, brush! Whoever you are, you can't share a shell with us. I'm not a brush. I'm a bristleworm. Please let me in. Don't be mean. I love doing housework. I'll suck up all the scraps and keep the shell lovely and clean. Oh, this is a clever bristleworm. Bristleworms are good cleaners. So here says if he lives in the shell, he'll keep it nice and clean. Can't say no to that, can they? 3 friends sharing a shell down by the sparkling sea, rollicking all around the rock pool in their wonderful home for 3. There's 3 now. There was 1, then there was 2, and now there's 3. It's getting busy in that shell. And there they all are in the rock pool together. The 3 new friends. So it's the crab, the anemone, and the, what's he called? A bristleworm. Is that right? Yes, a bristleworm. I had to double check. But look how they've grown. Oh my goodness, they really have. Can barely fit on the page, look. The shell is now too small. You're getting too heavy, says Crab. I'm fed up with being your taxi. It's time you found a new cab. Really, says Blob. How ungrateful. Here I am, slaving away, scaring off all the fierce fishies. If that's how you feel, I won't stay. It's hurt his feelings. Peace, cried Brush, but nobody hears. The other 2 creatures split up. Blob finds an empty ice cream tub, and Crab finds a nice paper cup. Doesn't sound like very nice homes to live in. So there's Blob on his ice cream tub, and there's the Crab in his paper cup. Crab in the cup, Blob on the tub. Each one pretends to be glad. Brush, doing lots of housework, knows they are lonely and sad. The little Blob in the middle, here, he knows that they're not happy and he wants to think of a way to help them be friends again. Look, a storm, a terrible storm, crashing and flashing all night. 2 homes smashed on the rocks. Oh, what a terrible sight. So here's the storm, the dark clouds and the big waves. And oh dear, look, their little homes crushed and crashed, the paper cup and the ice cream tub, and no more. But look, a shell, a beautiful shell. Look, that's what the storm's washed in, a beautiful shell, big pink shell. Crab and anemone stare. They're too shy to speak to each other and too proud to say, shall we share? Listen, a voice, and out pokes a head from the whelk shell washed up by the foam. It's ready, I've done all the housework. Climb on and come in, welcome home. Look, the lovely little bristleworm has made the shell ready for them to move into. And they're all smiling. I think the 3 friends might be reunited. 3 happy friends sharing a shell, happy as housemates can be, rocketing all around the rock pool in their wonderful home for 3. Yep, they're back together again. Oh, that's such a happy ending. I was worried for a minute. I thought they'd broken friends forever, but they managed to make friends again. Oh, this is the nighttime picture. They're fast asleep in the rock pool. There they are, all snuggled up in their new shell, their whelk shell. Oh, that was a great story, wasn't it? I hope you enjoyed it. I've got some more videos to make this week, so I'll see you again. Alright, take care. Bye for now.